Hello, I'm Space Raptor, and this is Simraceway, a free-to-play game.
Speed limiter is off.
And what I mean by free-to-play is just that. It is free-to-play. You can earn every single car in the game. You can earn it through a credit system, if you're patient enough. They do have car packs that you can buy. You get 36 tracks right from your initial download that you don't have to pay for a single track in the game, and I just think it's awesome. I really do. Graphically, it's certainly no shirk. This is running at 1080p, and this is Brands Hatch. It's on a fantastically beautiful sunny day, which you'd be lucky to find out at Brands Hatch, but you know, because it's set in England, so that's not quite as realistic as the car handling and the racing model, because car handling and racing is probably the best I've ever seen in any game. But I do know the director of physics for the game is a racing car instructor. In fact, Simraceway is a racing driving school set in California, so they brought their own game out, and every single car model in it they test on their track, and then they come back and test it in the game, and until they're getting comparable sort of lap times and things that are happening with the tyres, like the tyres heating up in a realistic way, etc., they're not happy, and they will go back and go back and go back and do it and perfect it, basically go back to the car, come back to the game. There's an attention to detail in this game that you just have to drive it to understand it. Now, when you first get in a car, now I run Forza with Forza 4 with all the assists off and everything, and I have no problems whatsoever. Come to this game with quite a few of the assists on. First corner, I spin out on the track, and I know the corner, I know the track, but I still spun out. These cars aren't uncontrollable, but they handle in a very realistic way, and more realism than I've ever come across before in a game. So yeah, it caught me off guard, and whenever you see new guys, I've had this game a couple of weeks now, just bought my first full price car in it, a nice McLaren. I might do a video on that when I'm practiced in it. But this is the Formula 3 car. Get this as part of the package. It's an awesome little formula car, nice open wheeler, but you can kind of learn how to and respect Formula 1 cars from, because this is quite a challenging car to drive. The other part to Simraceway is what makes this game so awesome is the community that has been built around the game. It's the old adage, if you build it, they will come, and most definitely there are races in this game. They're completely awesome, and what I like about it is there's no elitism, because I've come across games, not going to name names, where it's very elitist. The top drivers, you know, stick in their own little niche and don't partake any information down, don't help and develop new drivers, and that's all different here. As long as you've got passion for the game and passion for driving, it doesn't really matter about the skill level within the game, because you're going to find people that are just going to help you develop as a racing car driver, and that by far adds more depth than I've ever seen in a game. Just the community has added that extra bit of depth, without the car handling models and the realistic racing, because if you speed in a pit lane in this, you're going to get a penalty. So you've got to race in a realistic way. If you overtake when there's a yellow flag, you're going to get a penalty.
28.93. Awesome, you've set a new fastest lap.
If you drive too dangerously and recklessly and banging into people, you're going to get black flagged. Just like you would in real racing. You're going to rub and there's going to be contact. That's all part of racing, and that's definitely going to happen as well. And that's a lot of fun because I've seen first corners, there's been an all tangled mess. I kind of know this in racing games, so I hang back and I drive through the wreckage, but you know, inevitably you get caught in the wreckage and you'll spin out off the track into the gravel traps. But it's all awesome because it's all simulating what happens in real racing situations. That really happens when you watch motor racing on the telly, especially touring car. The bumping and the driving into each other, they're very aggressive, and you know, because you're racing against real people here, similar thing kind of happens. Now I'm doing hot laps here just to kind of show you the game without getting too much into a racing situation here. I will show racing, it just depends what people want to see, because we're coming up
28.59. That's the fastest lap.
Awesome, fastest lap. So as you can see, as I've been warming my tyres up here, I've been going progressively faster and faster and faster, like you would in a real racing car. And if you are a fan of driving games, I seriously urge you to come and check this game out. I am not getting paid to say that. This is just done off my own blind passion. Nobody's asked me to make this video. I just thought this game is so awesome. I'd never heard of it before myself, and I thought, well, if I haven't heard of it, chances are there's a few more people out there that haven't heard of it. So I just thought I'd share. When I've discovered something, I'm just going to share it with the community and with my subscribers. You know, I've been playing Mario Kart, but I also play games like this, which are extremely deep. Mario Kart's for fun, and this is more for the challenge, I suppose. And you know, I'm kind of getting addicted to this now because the community is so awesome. You've just got to experience it, really. People will reach out to you, and it is genuinely a really cool game. So if you don't know about the game,
28.13. That's a new fastest lap. Great work.
Awesome. If you don't know about the game, check it out in the description below. I'll put a link there. Just go and have a look for yourself. It is completely free to check out. It's not going to cost you anything, and it's just awesome.
This lap will not count.
This is the end of my video. Thank you very much.